All right, hello everyone. Doug here with the LincolnList.com. Let me say welcome to another weekly edition of Happy Hour with Lincoln and give you the official cheers. This is where week by week I'll do my best to answer all of your stock market related questions, tell tales and rant about stock market topics, and of course, do my best to share my 2 decades of trading experience with you, just in the attempts to help you become a more complete and a more profitable trader. Now, as you can see, guys, I'm not in my normal San Diego location in my dark and gloomy office. I happen to be traveling this week, doing some hiking here in Joshua Tree National Park with my dog Fresno. Maybe he will be so kind to grace you with his presence a little bit later on. But no matter what, no matter where I'm at in this world, no matter where I'm going, I'm always going to do a happy hour, and I always travel with whiskey. So welcome, guys. So here's what I want to talk about first before I get to today's topic. As some of you know, it was a couple of weeks ago, I did a free trial open house, no credit card needed, to the live trade room. Had a huge turnout, met a lot of great people, a lot of great stories. It was just a good time. I thanked everybody for that week. So again, I want to say thank you as well for that, guys. And there was something that a lot of people were asking, because I understand that people have jobs and time constraints and stuff like that, and they just necessarily can't devote the time right now to day trading. And day trading itself is not for everyone. I do understand that as well. So a lot of people were asking if I had an investment program or a swing trading program. And the answer is yeah, I do. I've had one since 2010. It's been a great program. Started out with a couple of $1,000s in the account. It's now up to 175. It's averaged about roughly 45% year return. So yeah, I have one. I just never really talk about it. I'm always talking about day trading because I'm fixated on that. Probably need to do something about it, but I do have one. So I thought, here's what I want to do. I want to offer everyone an opportunity to try that, because I should talk about it more. It's a great program. It fits people's lifestyle a lot better. You don't have to be next to a computer. I probably take one trade a week, maybe two most, and just sit on them and let them just give me a return. So it's done well, and I want to share that with you. But I'm going to 4-up you on this one. Last time I did a 1 week free trial. I'm going to do 4, a whole entire month, 1 month free access to the part-time trader program. I'm going to post the link up here. Just request the trial and I'll set you up. Now, I'm going to be out hiking over the weekend, so if I don't get back to you right away, don't worry about it. I'll have everybody all set up Sunday night, but I'm going to do that for everyone. No credit card needed. Just if you guys are interested in the swing trading, I'll share with you the details. All right, there's the link. Get everybody started. So hopefully you'll try it out. We'll see. I should talk about it more. It's a great program. So here's what I want to talk about in today's happy hour. Let me have a drink for you. That's Fresno walking around here, by the way. I want to talk about how important it is to have a team. We're going to talk about the team and how important your success, whether you choose trading or you choose another endeavor in life, the people that you surround yourself with, the people that you align yourself with, will make you ultimately the best that you can be. They will either hurt you, hinder you, or they will make the best out of you. Now, I want to bring this up because, as you know, we got this big sporting event happening here next week, the Super Bowl. And every time we have one of these Stanley Cup, World Series, Super Bowl, they always try to make these feel-good stories, or they always have these media clickbait stuff. And one of the things that I ran across was this article about Patrick Mahomes, how he was taken 9th. And here was all of these other players taken before him. It was basically trying to say that these players weren't good because they're not playing in the Super Bowl, which I think is total bullshit. But you always hear that. And you've heard that with Tom Brady being drafted like 199th or whatever it is. And the point I want to make about this is when you're looking at someone like that, there's no question the dude has talent. He's very talented. He's very athletic. He has all the skills that's necessary. But he's only playing in a Super Bowl right now, or not the only reason, but the reason that he is there is not just because of him and his talent, that obviously helps, but it's the team that's around him. It's the people that have been employed around him, starting from the coaching staff, the players that they have put in place, all the way to the general managers, the whole entire organization. It matters. Now, definitely these guys have talent, but the way I'd like to put it is, would Tom Brady be the Tom Brady that we know today if he would have got drafted by the frickin' Bengals or the Jets? I mean, would we be having that conversation about him? Would he be who he was if that's what it is? Because there's all these talented people that have potential. The potential is there, but they end up in the wrong environment. They end up in a toxic team, a toxic environment, toxic coaches, or whatever it is, and their talent is never exploited. And that's where I want to go with this one today, because when you're looking at trying to be successful in life, you possess a talent, but maybe on the outside, you're not quite sure how much talent you possess. So when you take an athlete like this, they know they're talented, they know they're good, but do they know that they're great or have the potential to be an all-time Hall of Fame great? Like, how much talent is there? And it's up to the coaches, the coaching staffs to build the right team around them and put the right players in place to extract that, right? To extract the very best out of those players. So that's what you want for yourself. You want to align yourself with the right kind of people that can extract your talent. Now, this brings me to what I do for a living, which is trading. And one of the misconceptions that people have when it comes to trading and trade rooms is they look at this whole process wrong. And I know there's a bunch of gurus out there. Trading rooms or chat rooms get a bad name, but they do because they're not looked at right. And I know there's a lot of people out there making up bogus bullshit gains. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you're looking for a place like that, you're a trader out there, you're struggling. If you're struggling, I'm telling you right now, just look me right in the eyes. I'm talking to you one-on-one, and I mean this from right here. If you're a trader right now that's struggling and you're doing it by yourself, you will continue to struggle until you're dead. That's it. You won't make it unless you get help. You've got to find somebody, because you've probably been out there long enough on your own right now. I'm just shooting from the hip, brothers and sisters. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to piss anyone off. Maybe I am. I don't know. If you're not yet, you've been doing this 6 months, 1 year, and you're just bouncing around and you're not successful, then you're not with the right people. You're not with the right people. You've got to go find the right people. If you're doing it on your own, find someplace. You got to find. It doesn't have to be me, but look for someone else. Now, this brings me back to the chat rooms or trade rooms. And like I said, they get a bad name because people think you're going to go in there and you're going to piggyback off the proprietor's alerts. And that's just not how it works. That's not how it should work, and that's not why it's there. If you've always heard me, I don't like to use the word chat at all. I use trade room. And I want to use it as a community. I'm always talking about community because it's the people around me that I've put in the community that makes what we do special. It's part of my life cycle. Now, I'm not too proud to admit that when I started the Lincoln List, as these people came in, they have taught me things. I was fine. I was successful. I was making money just perfectly fine without the trade room. But starting it has made my trading better. It's made me better because I've aligned myself with people that's opened my eyes to other things. I'm not going to sit here and say that my way was the only way or that I knew everything prior to starting it. You know, I'm always learning. I always try to learn. I always try to think of different ways to do things. And these people that I have met along the way, many of them in the trade room that are still there, have helped me. That community of everyone together in our room, we're working together for the same goals. We're not chest pounding on the good days and not saying anything about losers. We're all in this together. We work together as a team. Everyone in the room, they have hundreds of eyes on the same stocks or the same market. We're all looking for ideas. I text many of the members at night. We share ideas. We talk. So this whole thing that I've created has been a community. That community has helped my trading get better. They have brought out talents in me, like options talents. Futures trading has been a talent of mine that I wasn't really doing prior to me starting the Lincoln List. So doing all this stuff has brought out my talents. And that's what I'm reaching out here with you guys right now, is that if you're just, hold on, my dog was barking. Don't mess up my film. I'm in the middle. If you guys are struggling right now and you're not getting to where he's struggling, you hear him growling? Don't growl while I'm doing a happy hour. All right, back to what I was. If you're struggling right now and you're having a tough time, think about the team. Maybe you don't have one, you're stubborn, you're trying to learn on the cheap, and you're trying to watch some YouTube videos. That'll give you a good base. But if you seriously are sitting there and going, man, I want to do this for a living. If you want to do this for a living, and this is the career that you want to have, you got to pull out all the stops, man. You got to go for it. I mean, you simply have got to go for it. So anyway, guys, that's all the importance of a team. That's what it means. Being around the right people, aligning with the right people that recognize your talent and can get the most out of your talent. If that's something that you're interested in, you know where I'm at. Visit thelincolnlist.com. If not, find a mentor. Find somebody that you can look up to. Find somebody that can get you to where you need to go, because you're not going to be able to do it alone. Every successful business person, every successful business, they all have successful people around them, or they built a team that built a team around them that have the same goals, the same vision. So there's no egos, there's no bullshit. Everybody's marching down the same path. All right, guys. Till next time, thanks for watching. Have yourself a little habiki. Till next time.